A significant cybersecurity threat has emerged, impacting developers who rely on the NPM package registry. Researchers recently identified a campaign, dubbed PhantomRaven, that has infiltrated over 126 NPM packages, potentially putting thousands of GitHub tokens and sensitive credentials at risk. This campaign was first detected in August 2025, with the malicious packages gaining traction and accumulating more than 86,000 installs. The attackers have cleverly disguised their harmful code within dependencies that fetch data from an untrusted external server, making it difficult for traditional security measures to detect the threat. In this video, we'll explore how PhantomRaven operates, the techniques used by the attackers, and what developers can do to protect themselves from such risks. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. The PhantomRaven attack campaign has unfolded in a series of methodical steps since its inception in August 2025. Initially, the threat actor uploaded a selection of seemingly benign NPM packages, strategically chosen to exploit popular tools within the developer community. The use of slopsquatting, a tactic leveraging AI-generated plausible package names, allowed the attacker to mask malicious intent and gain the trust of unsuspecting developers. As the campaign progressed, the number of compromised packages surged to 126, with over 86,000 installations reported. This rapid adoption indicates a significant gap in the security awareness among developers, highlighting the ease with which malicious actors can infiltrate the software supply chain. Notably, packages like opcli installer and unused imports became vectors for the malware due to their initial benign appearances, leading to widespread distribution. The sophistication of PhantomRaven lies in its use of remote dynamic dependencies, RDDs. By linking to a custom HTTP URL controlled by the attacker, the malicious payload remains hidden from traditional security checks. This method circumvents the scrutiny of static analysis tools, as they do not fetch external URLs, allowing the malware to execute undetected during the installation process. The pre-install hook embedded within these packages triggers the download and execution of the harmful code, initiating a stealthy data exfiltration process. Once activated, the malware conducts a comprehensive scan of the developer's environment, capturing sensitive information such as email addresses and CI/CD secrets. The collected data is then sent to a remote server, further entrenching the attacker's foothold within the compromised systems. This capability underscores a worrying trend in cyber threats: the ability of attackers to adapt their strategies dynamically, deploying seemingly harmless code that can later morph into a malicious payload. The implications of the PhantomRaven campaign extend beyond immediate data theft. It reflects a broader vulnerability in the open-source ecosystem, where the low barrier to entry for package publication can be exploited by malicious entities. Security experts emphasize the need for heightened vigilance and improved security practices within development teams to mitigate such risks. As this campaign continues to unfold, it serves as a stark reminder of the evolving nature of cyber threats and the critical importance of robust security measures in software development. The consequences of the PhantomRaven campaign extend far beyond the immediate theft of tokens and credentials. As developers grapple with compromised environments, the trust in open-source ecosystems like NPM is being severely undermined. The exploitation of slopsquatting tactics, where attackers register plausible-sounding package names, highlights a critical vulnerability within the developer community's reliance on automated tools and AI-assisted naming conventions. This incident may lead to a significant re-evaluation of security protocols within software development practices. Organizations will likely be compelled to implement more stringent vetting processes for third-party packages and enhance their dependency management strategies. The need for increased education around the risks associated with lifecycle scripts, such as pre-install and post-install hooks, has never been more urgent, as these scripts can execute arbitrary code without user awareness. Moreover, the ability of the attackers to tailor their payloads dynamically introduces a new layer of complexity in threat detection. Static analysis tools, which many developers rely on, are rendered ineffective against this type of attack, necessitating the development of more advanced detection methods that can identify malicious behavior in real time. Financial repercussions may also be significant. Organizations that fall victim to such attacks could face substantial costs related to incident response, damage control, and potential legal liabilities. Additionally, the erosion of trust in open-source software could stifle innovation, as developers may become hesitant to adopt new tools or libraries due to fear of compromise. As the industry responds to this evolving threat landscape, collaboration among developers, security researchers, and platform providers will be essential. By sharing intelligence and best practices, the community can better defend against future attacks, ensuring that the benefits of open-source collaboration are not overshadowed by the risks. This incident serves as a stark reminder that in the digital age, security must be a foundational aspect of software development, not an afterthought. As the PhantomRaven campaign unfolds, its implications for the software development ecosystem are profound and concerning. The sophistication of this attack highlights a critical gap in the security measures currently employed by developers and organizations. The use of remote dynamic dependencies, RDDs, is particularly alarming. These dependencies are not visible to standard static analysis tools, which means traditional security protocols may not detect the threats they carry. This creates a false sense of security for developers who rely on automated systems to safeguard their environments. Moreover, the phenomenon of slopsquatting, where attackers leverage AI-generated package names to create seemingly legitimate software, poses an additional layer of risk. As AI tools become more integrated into development workflows, the potential for exploitation increases. Developers may unknowingly trust these packages, believing them to be safe due to their plausible-sounding names. This trend calls for a re-evaluation of how developers vet packages before integration into their projects. To mitigate these risks, organizations must adopt a proactive stance toward software supply chain security. Implementing rigorous dependency management practices is essential. This includes regularly auditing installed packages and dependencies, utilizing tools that can identify RDDs, and establishing strict policies for package approval and usage. Additionally, training developers on recognizing potential threats and understanding the nuances of package management can empower them to make more informed decisions. Furthermore, collaboration among the developer community, security researchers, and package maintainers is vital. By sharing information about emerging threats and best practices, the community can create a more resilient ecosystem. Encouraging transparency in package development and fostering an environment where vulnerabilities can be reported and addressed swiftly will enhance overall security. In conclusion, the PhantomRaven campaign serves as a wake-up call for the software development community. As threat actors become increasingly adept at exploiting vulnerabilities in open-source ecosystems, it is imperative to strengthen security measures, educate developers, and promote collaboration. By taking these steps, the community can better protect itself against future attacks and ensure the integrity of the software supply chain. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals.